The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has just dropped a major revelation that is shaking the internet fraud community across Nigeria. Chairman Olukoyede appeared on Channels Television's Politics Sunday program and disclosed that the anti-graft agency has arrested hundreds of Yahoo boys in just the last 2 months through carefully planned sting operations. This is not your regular announcement about a few arrests here and there. We are talking about hundreds of suspects being taken into custody in a 60-day period, which means the EFCC has been working overtime to clamp down on internet fraud in the country. What makes this story even more fascinating is how these suspects are being found. According to Olukoyede, many of these Yahoo boys are not sitting comfortably in their houses waiting to be caught. Instead, operatives are tracking them down to hotels and rented apartments where they hide to carry out their fraudulent activities. The EFCC chairman explained that some of these guys cannot be seen in broad daylight because they know law enforcement is after them, so they have become extremely cautious about their movements and whereabouts. This means the Commission has had to step up its game and adopt very professional approaches to catch these individuals in the act. Imagine the level of planning that goes into these operations. The EFCC cannot just show up anywhere and expect to find these suspects. They have to gather intelligence, track movements, identify hideouts, and then execute the arrests without giving the fraudsters any chance to escape or destroy evidence. The chairman stressed that these operations require meticulous planning because, unlike investigating politically exposed persons or cases of public corruption where you can send invitations for people to come in for questioning, cybercrime is different. If you invite a Yahoo boy for interrogation, by the time he shows up at your office, all the equipment, devices, and evidence would have been deleted or disposed of completely. This is exactly why the Commission relies heavily on sting operations. They need to catch these fraudsters red-handed with all their tools and evidence intact. The chairman made it clear that when investigating cybercrime, the dynamics are completely different from other types of investigations. You cannot afford to give suspects advance notice because the nature of digital evidence means everything can disappear in seconds with just a few clicks. So, the EFCC has to swoop in unannounced, secure the location, seize devices, and make arrests before anyone has time to cover their tracks. The fact that many of these arrests are happening in hotels and short-term apartments reveals something very important about how sophisticated internet fraud has become in Nigeria. These are not amateur operations run by inexperienced individuals. We are looking at people who understand operational security, who know how to avoid detection, and who are willing to invest money in renting temporary locations specifically to conduct their illegal activities. They are not broadcasting their crimes from their family homes where neighbors and relatives can see what they are doing. Instead, they are operating like professional criminals, constantly moving between locations to stay ahead of law enforcement. This development should make every young person thinking about entering internet fraud pause and reconsider. The EFCC is clearly not playing around anymore. With hundreds of arrests in just 2 months, the message is loud and clear that no matter how smart you think you are, no matter how many hotels you rent, no matter how carefully you plan your movements, the Commission will find you. If you are enjoying this breakdown of what is really happening with the EFCC's crackdown on cybercrime and want to stay informed about important developments like this, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you never miss an update. Chairman Olukoyede also addressed the criticism that the EFCC has been receiving about its methods of operation. Some people have been complaining that the Commission is too aggressive, that they break down doors, that they do not follow proper procedures. But the EFCC boss defended these tactics by pointing out that similar agencies around the world, including the FBI in America and the National Crime Agency in the United Kingdom, use the same methods when necessary. He made a very strong statement saying that his badge is his warrant to effect an arrest anytime and any day under the conditions of the law. If breaking down a door is what it takes to arrest a suspect, then that is exactly what will happen. This is a significant statement because it shows that the EFCC is not going to be intimidated by public criticism or concerns about being too aggressive. The chairman argued that if international law enforcement agencies that are respected globally use these same tactics, then why should the EFCC be different? He emphasized that the commission operates within the law and that Nigerian laws empower them to make arrests without warrants when necessary. He also revealed that the EFCC has received commendation from international partners, including direct acknowledgement from the FBI director who visited his office to appreciate the work they are doing. What this tells us is that while some Nigerians may be complaining about the EFCC's methods, the international community actually recognizes and appreciates the professionalism of the commission. Olukoyede made a passionate appeal, asking why Nigerians cannot support their own institutions the way foreigners do. He acknowledged that no institution is perfect and that the EFCC has its shortcomings, but he argued that the modest achievements they have recorded deserve support because the fight against corruption is for the progress of Nigeria. The chairman also assured Nigerians that in this new year, they should expect a more disciplined and legally backed approach from the EFCC. He said operatives are being trained to be more civil in their operations while still maintaining the effectiveness needed to fight crime. This is important because it shows the commission is listening to feedback and trying to improve how they conduct their business, but without compromising on results. The timing of these massive arrests at the beginning of the year sends a powerful message to everyone involved in internet fraud. The new year has not brought any relaxation or slowdown in the EFCC's activities. If anything, the pace has intensified. This should serve as a wake-up call to young people who might be planning to start the year with fraudulent activities or those who are already deep into it, thinking they can outsmart the system. What do you think about this aggressive approach by the EFCC? Do you believe hundreds of arrests in 2 months will actually reduce internet fraud in Nigeria, or will it just push fraudsters to become even more sophisticated in their methods? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below and let us know where you stand on this issue. And if you found this information valuable, please share this video with your friends and family so they can also stay informed about what is happening in the fight against cybercrime in our country.